Coming up in the next hour of the Primetime Edition, we're live at Pier 39, counting down to San Francisco's big 4th of July fireworks show. Thank you so much for watching. We have more headlines and weather in minutes here on KPYX Plus.
I'm so excited to put games at Ramondi Park. Love baseball. Let's go Ballers, baby.
We're coming. We're going to put on a show. It's going to be an event to come to. It's going to be the ticket you want to go to. Go.
We're excited.
So football, baseball. Get ready.
I have a kid. When I see parents who are struggling or kids who are struggling, I really feel all of those stories.
The Late News with Sarah Dutchie, tonight at 11.
Good evening, I'm Devin Feely. Your stories tonight on the Primetime Edition.
It's very dry, it's easy to catch on fire.
Big crowds are expected in the East Bay for the fireworks tonight. The extra precautions in place to make sure their celebrations don't get out of hand in the punishing heat.
Devin, we're 30 minutes away from the 4th of July fireworks show. More details coming up. I like the way those clouds were looking there behind Jose. They weren't too high. Take a look at another vantage point. Our camera on top of Mark Hopkins, Pier 39 sits out there. You can see fireworks over that stuff, but will it get inland and help cool you down? Probably not, and I'll explain why. The forecast is coming up.
And with thousands of people heading to the beaches to escape the heat, we'll see how some shrewd small, and we do mean small businesses, capitalized on the beach boom.
It's hot, help us. Fire lemonade.
All right, here you go, sweetheart.
From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Primetime Edition on KPYX Plus.
Good evening, I'm Devin Feely. These are tonight's Primetime headlines. Former Bay Area Congresswoman Jackie Spears announced that she's recovering from breast cancer. Spears said on social media that she underwent surgery after her diagnosis. She says the cancer was discovered early and this surgery was a success. A live look at the California State Capitol, where lawmakers have decided to put a pair of $10 billion bond measures on the November ballot. The first would raise money to build new schools, and the second would go on to mitigating the effects of climate change. This all comes as the state has had to slash spending to cover a nearly $80 billion budget shortfall over the last 2 years. Governor Newsom spent the 4th of July in Michigan campaigning for President Biden's re-election as he continues to strongly reject calls for the president to step aside, despite speculation that he would become one of the frontrunners to replace Biden.
I believe in his man. I believe in his character. I believe that he has been one of the most transformative presidents in our collective lifetime. Politics is not just performative, it's not just entertainment. It's about getting things done. And it's been a remarkable 3.5 years from my perspective.
Only a handful of Democratic lawmakers have publicly called on President Biden to step aside in the presidential race, including North Bay Congressman Jared Huffman. And taking a live look outside tonight, a beautiful, beautiful sunset, but getting foggier as we go on with the night. Let's go and get a check of our first alert forecast with meteorologist Eric Fack.
Perception is everything on trying to track this marine layer as it comes in. The best, most telling shot, actually, is the one from Jose, who's on Pier 39 with that front row view, and we're going to check in with him in a bit. But take a look at the view from the top of the Mark Hopkins Hotel. We're looking at towards Pier 39. Beautiful finger of fog that's been streaming in through the bay and hovering over Alcatraz. But you can actually see the tops of Angel Island back there. This stuff is not that high, which means you can easily get fireworks up above it. And as long as you just got a little bit of distance from it, you can have a gorgeous show. Hopefully you got a jacket, because the other thing to keep in mind about this is the temperatures are